Right, hello there for those of you on YouTube. This is part 18 of our Grombrindal Let's Go a Grudging campaign for Warhammer 2. I'm going to pick things up where we left things last time. Yes, it is definitely part 18 because this is live stream 9. Sorry, maths, not my strong point. Used to be as a kid, not so much anymore. On the plus side though, we are running up to the north with Thorgrim. We've got our two armies, Gilbert Finson and Yadri Oathforged up here as well, and Cazador Death Dealer is kind of recruiting. He'll be ready in 3 turns. And for now, what we're going to do is throw ourselves at Fieldorf. They think it's going to be a ridiculously difficult fight. I think otherwise, because I know what I can do with these cannons. So here's kind of the plan. I want to take Fieldorf and make that into the next base. The army that's coming up behind is going to go and take Steingart. It's going to repopulate it, that kind of thing. We need to get as much of the vampire-ish stuff out from where we are. And then from there, that's when we can carry on. This looks quite good. If they're going to pull back, we could actually get the flame cannons in. Oh, yeah, we got kind of hit by an agent action. It's why the thunder is so low. The rest of it's fine, though. We've also almost extinguished the orcs in the south, so then Ungrim and Grombrindal can head over to Sartosa. Have a little bit of a game. I don't know. Who kills the vampire at first? It's a fun game. And then we're going to probably make a concerted effort to get rid of Skaven Blight. But kind of depends. Skaven are annoying at the best of times. But we're going to make sure we're in the local area anyway. And then once we've dealt with all of the von Carsteins, it's going to be kind of a choice between whether or not we go after Sylvania, which own 2 regions that we want, turn around and just wipe out Carrick Herne because they don't want to be friends with us. They've got several regions we want. Head towards where the Wood Elves are and take them out, or head up north and retake Ungrim's homeland of Carrick Cadrin. So we've got several options. I won't say several good options because not all of them are, but we've got several options. Alright, now let's just be chill. Let's bring everyone over this way. Alright, now we'll grab everyone. Alright, all of you move forward except you. Okay, we need to get rid of that tower as quickly as possible. Not because it's going to do a ton of damage, because it's not. Just for the sake of getting rid of it, to be honest, more than anything else. Makes it so much easier when we try and use like our quarrelers in a second to get rid of everyone. If there is no one there trying to shoot at us. Right, okay. Cannons. Form there. Flame cannons. Form there. Quarrelers. Move to here. Thunderers. Up here as well. And then Longbeards. Ready to charge in a little bit. Okay, let's all move into position, please. Oh, the flame cannons can't hit from there. Okay. Move them a lot more forward. To be fair, we probably do want to be forward enough to snipe out that necromancer. Right. Probably try taking out that tower. Right. Move those along there. Pull back. Then get the lords out front. And the longbeards to the flank. God damn, no! Okay, longbeards, come back towards the fellbats. Alright, move those guys around. Cease fire, pull her off. Right, turn around. Alright, now start shooting. Get on those fellbats. You guys, if you have to, drop your cannons and move away. Broilers, start shooting at those fellbats. You lot, form there. Off for fire at will. All longbeards, go and get those guys dead. Alright, flame cannons. To there, please. Alright, you get on your cannons, you get on your cannons. Get the longbeards forwards. Right, you lot, continue to fire at that bloody necromancer. Right, now shoot at that tower. Necromancer down. Onto the Vampire of Death, please. You're able to hit Vlad. I'm not able to hit Vlad. Okay, Corralers, form up over here then. Because you don't seem to be doing quite so much as I would have liked. Okay, going down and gone onto Vlad. He's going to keep healing himself, which is fine. The more he heals himself, the less health he's going to have in his thing. Right, take out a section of wall there for me. He's got no more health left to regenerate. Oh, fantastic. Even if we run out of quarrels for our crossbowmen killing Vlad, it's going to be such an easy thing now. Because there's not going to be any spellcasters or anything around. Okay, the gatehouse is open. Come on, just a little bit more. That means these guys, or at least these three, you can sit there. And this guy can sit here. These guys kind of like this. Flame cannons can come and sit over here. And then we want the Thanes and the Lord out front. And then Longbeard's kind of behind. Alright, drag him out. Okay, come on, back this way. There we go. Alright, pull back a bit. I don't... So that's Graveguard, that's Graveguard. Okay. But wall over there needs to go. Right, launch fire missiles. Alright, let's bring the Lord in. Alright, let's see if we can take out that section of wall as well. Alright, all of you fire in. Yeah. We in? Almost, not quite. Right, ceasefire with those quick. Do you want to see if they can fire up there though? Do you know what? They're not going to. Just pull them back. Cool, we've made a breach. Through you go, my mad lads. Alright, you guys. No, form back up where you were. Bring that unit through.
Nothing can stop us. Let the vengeance begin.
No, I want you to come through. No, that way. God's sake. Right, next one. Alright, in you go.
on!
Alright, that unit moved to there. And volley fire.
Long be it!
I mean, I wouldn't say it was close if I lost 48 and killed, you know, like 935. I don't think that's close, to be honest. Not quite my definition of close. The fact we almost ran out of ammunition, yeah, you could say that called it close. The fact that we almost lost a cannon, possibly close. You know, the rest of it, no, not really. We should have been able to overrun them by sheer weight of numbers alone. Yes, so we've now got ourselves another staging point. We need to take Fort Soll, and there's a town just north of us, as well as Solland. So, yeah, should be fun. Should be lots of fun. Once we've got rid of Von Carstein's, we're in quite a good place. We've got a lot of options that can be open to us. And it would give us time to retrofit our armies as well, should we wish to. I mean, we're kind of heading towards the position of snowballing, whereby you can just sort of build multiple armies from global at the same time. Like, just whack down a lord wherever you want and just throw an army into kind of recruitment. That's where we're nearly at. I mean, we're not quite there yet. We're almost there. Almost there. We've got space for like half an army. When our provinces are leveled up a little bit more. We're not even talking about actually going out and conquering more space. We've got the number of provinces that we need to be able to just whack out a new army from global all at once. That's not the issue. The issue is we haven't built our provinces up quite as much as is probably required. Growth has been a little bit slow on that kind of thing, but we're making up for it with conquests. We're doing well. I bet you couldn't have said that a couple of episodes ago when we picked a big old fight. Yeah, fighting with Grimgor early on, tough, very tough. But as soon as you get to about this stage, game, set and match. I don't think, even if we came up against faction number 1 at the minute, I don't think we could lose. Just because we've got access to all the high tier units now. Our main centres are heavily fortified. Our ability to pump out troops is unparalleled. Yeah. Dwarves, when you get them going, a little bit OP. What I really can't wait for, dark dwarves, evil dwarves, chaos dwarves. The ones from the opposite side of the mountain. The ones that use slaves. Yes, Warhammer 3 will never be the same. Literally, you'll be able to have dwarves and magic. That's what I want. Dwarves, magic and slaves. They'd have to do something. Like, because chaos dwarves, there aren't very many of them. I mean, there's not many of dwarves anyway. But there's not many chaos dwarves, and their holds are somewhat smaller and just less. Mainly like the lower levels and stuff are all slave pens. So they'd have to have it sort of halfway between dark elves with their slavery mechanic and dwarves, because they've still got like the magic resistance, and they've still got like heavy armor and stuff. But I don't think you'd end up with quite so many actual dwarves going out and fighting. So maybe a restricted roster with slightly more towards unlocking slave buildings. That might be a good idea on how to do it. I'm not going to loot and raise. Yeah, so instead of all dwarf units, you have to unlock, say, auxiliary camp type units. Sort of like in Rome 2, where you had to have Celtic type locations to be able to unlock Celtic auxiliaries and stuff like that. But instead of it being all about auxiliaries, have it about slaves. Because they are known in the lore to have lots of slaves. Lots and lots of slaves. And I think that mechanic and a limited, very limited amount of magic, maybe have just like, maybe death magic or something. Cannon organ guns. Yeah, we'll go through that. And for you, Grimtidson, more ammo please, because we almost ran out in that fight. Yes. Alright, they're almost done. Income is going down, but that's fine. No, we should be okay there. Thorgrim is fine. I think we are at the limits of what we can do on this. We're not quite. We're almost. Right, you need to go and check out Sartosa. And you need to head up here towards Maragliano. And what we'll do is, before we head over there and start, like, giving it all the gob, we will take a little look as to how many provinces they've got and where they are and whether or not we can get them pretty much in one fell swoop. Because if we can, you know we're going to do it. Hero hasn't moved. That's you. Let's have a sneak peek towards... Aha!
I answer to clan and hold.
Right, well they'll be able to jump straight over to Wissenberg. And then from Fieldorf we'll be able to head straight to Fort Soll. Which... oh, that's a tasty little garrison, isn't it? Wonder what you get as dwarves. I haven't played dwarves since before the forts update. Where the forts came in. I hope they get useful things, because if it's like the Empire when it gets past tier 3, when it just becomes absolutely bloody awful, it's not even worth it. You don't want cannons that need line of sight and big open spaces and are basically just siege guns. You want mortars, lots and lots of them. Now I know that we don't have mortars as dwarves, but maybe some flame cannons? And some iron drakes, perhaps? That would be what I would put. Wound successful on our poor little chappie over here. Now it doesn't have a lot.
My axe thirsts for war.
And seeing as that army's probably just peanuts, probably best for us to run around here and do it ourselves. I mean, that's just leadership. No, we'll just throw it on there. That's not even worth fighting. Goodbye, Vlad. Occupy. And we'll throw some walls on it.
Let us begin.
Gilbert, head to Fieldorf. When do we get one more turn? Back in a turn. because otherwise we're going to start running out of money. Don't want that. Okay.
Grombrindals, move!
We kind of need to decide if we're going after these dwarves.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Okay, they're becoming more friendly, but... I don't know. Reliability low. What for? What did we do? Zifbar's going to rebel. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Well, it's not being taxed anyway, is it? Still not great. Are those orcs gone yet? Yeah, the orcs are dead. That's fine. Like that. What about Sartosa? How much have... Oh no, the top knots aren't gone. Just they've become a horde again now. They're going to be hard to track down. Pirates of Sartosa, only 2.
I am the Slayer King.
Right, okay.
Ready.
That's fine. They can be over there. And then we're going to come...
I'm here now.
that way. And then up. Over there.
It's done.
We'll take Sartosa first. Yeah, we'll have to wait until we've got the other army there, though. Okay, there. All fine. Let's come over this way, then. That needs to level up. I think I'm going to start off with leveling up the guild marketplace. And then throwing in... We've got all of that. No, that's fine. Imminent rebellion, Western Sylvania. Imminent rebellion in Zifbar? It's fine. There's not a lot I can do about it, so there's no point worrying. If it rebels, it's only going to be undead. We just have to run up there with Thorgrim. Right, put down the rebellions quickly and hopefully without losing settlements. I don't really want to lose a settlement only for von Carstein to come back and reclaim it. Not very spiffing. And hopefully, actually, thinking about it... Oh no, I haven't got enough... I mean, that was quite easy. Top knots. See you later. You gone. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to look after that, are we? They're dead. Not too worried about that. Wasn't earning us money. Schwarzhafen has been raised. Grudge has been removed. We've now got Untainted, or well, extra Untainted.
Send me to vengeance.
Alright, we're now in Karagdromar, which is good. Kragmir needs that, and then we can level that up. I know we need more money, but that comes with doing... We go into here, boot, and then a Gotrek. And then how do we get Felix? Am I going to have to come over here to get Felix? Oh, I'm not going to be able to get him, am I?
Can I help you?
Okay. Oh well. Oh well, I'll just have to deal with it without Felix for a little bit.
The war. My vows will be satisfied with this.
Right. Let's get rid of those miners, shall we? What we'll do is we'll grab 2 of those here, and then when we'll move along a little bit, we'll grab 2 more. And we won't get rid of that until we actually need to. Unassigned skill points. Ooh, Ungrim. Greenskins? Nah. I think Vampire Counts is probably going to be the most useful. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. And then we'll move our way up this way.
The clan honor.
They're fine over there. We'll head up towards Maragliano, where...
No brain, no pay.
Okay, no, they're fine. They're okay up there.
Time for a reckoning.
And then we can move this guy over here. Untax that. I know we want money, but it's not... Well, I mean, to be fair, we could probably tax that one.
It is time.
Iron Drakes and Flame Cannons. We have got Flame Cannons. Yeah, we'll do Lord of the Deep because we're going to be jumping around a lot, aren't we? And for you, you're level 10, so... I guess... Plus 10 range. For everything. And you, Mr. Thane. Can grab Blade Shield, makes yourself just that little bit better.
My quest is doomed.
Gonna move to there. In camp. And no, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to grab myself another miner. I mean, I wanted Felix, but we're not going to get Felix, obviously, are we? No, that's fine. That's fine. Barak Var, you need Trinket Maker, and you most certainly require Dire Guild Hall. Yeah, we'll go for that. And then we're out of money. We're out of everything. Felix!
No, destiny guides me.
Right, let's not recruit that other miner then. Right, what's the great book? Isabella. Okay, well, we need to get rid of Isabella. You need to get rid of her. Soll is going to be our next target. I'm trying to weigh up the options here. Should we go after the vampires? Just continue going after them. They have got huge chunks of land, and to be honest, I'd rather sort out some other bits first. But they're like pretty much the most obvious target. Or should we go around just trying to reclaim some of the dwarf holds, like take out Carrick Hearn while we've got the chance? Or move up over this side towards the Bone Rattlers and just wipe out the orcs. I'm kind of unsure as to which way to go in the north. Mine Dispute. I'd rather have the income, to be honest. Thorgrim's I Am the Law. Right, well that's just going to be a straight up auto-resolve, I reckon. Yep. There we go, done absolutely wonderful. And then we'll go and... We don't need to tax that anymore. Carrick Dromar can level up. We can go in and take Schwarzhafen back. Going to search the ruins. No, that's paired. That's paired. That isn't. That is. Okay, we've got extra monies. You can have a blade shield. We'll make you into a bit of a tank, and then we'll like do all your other bits. Immortality for you, please. Let's grab Yadri Oathforged.
By the grudge bearers,
We'll go up against Fort Soll, please. That is a monster garrison. We are going to have a lot of things coming and flying off over the walls at us.
Herald makes good throws. Did you miss me?
That's fine. Well, I mean, we did miss you, Felix. We did.
eat up the miles.
Right, we'll go in at Fort Soll in a minute. I want to get the rest of it sorted out. This army here, heading this way so we can recover. And then we'll grab 2 more dwarf warriors. Actually, no we won't. We'll grab a pair of quarrelers. It's going to be much better for us. This army is now ready to move. So we're going to run this way.
Iron-willed.
But here's the options. So take out this area. They're building up quite a few armies.
What?
I mean, that is concerning, that amount of cannons. Jesus.
Can I help you?
Might just be easier to confederate them, actually, thinking about it. I mean, look at it. Oh well.
Tag them.
Right. In we go. They think that we aren't going to have a lot of chance. I disagree. Because we're not actually going to siege it properly. We're going to do smart sieging, which is we take out a couple of towers and then we shred the walls of pretty much anything that's on it, and then we shred what's on the other side of the walls. And then if we really, really, really need to, then and only then will we run in. Because it's just not worth it. Doing a siege properly isn't... It's not like in Thrones of Britannia. It's not like Medieval 2, or even to an extent Empire. And it sure as hell is nothing like Troy. So yeah, you tend to find that the different Total War games have different sieges and the different way you play it. I would definitely always try and lob things over the walls rather than try and do like a forlorn hope, unless you've got a faction like the Lizardmen, like the Vampire Counts, where you don't really have another option because you can't lob anything out over the walls. Empire's got it good because you've got mortars as well as crossbows. Unlike some other factions, like we've got crossbows, we haven't got mortars. Or the Vampirates, who have mortars but no crossbows. So some factions have it easier than others in terms of sieging. Dwarves have it reasonably easy because your artillery is just absolutely insane. And flamethrowers, I mean, if you're going into a bug nest, you use your flamethrowers, don't you? Got to be done. But to be honest, the towers aren't worth anything in this game either. Like, they're not really powerful enough to do too much damage. Troy's towers, tons of damage, short range. These towers, lots of range, pretty much no damage. And it's the same reason why you don't build siege towers or anything, because it just takes too much time for what is essentially not a lot. We'll put those in a group together. And we'll just pull everything else back. We've got no need to do too much. What we will do though, what we didn't do last time, and we'll spread people out and we'll leave them on fire at will. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take all of those, turn them off of fire at will, Destroy that tower, please. Right, so they're all over there. What I don't want is flying things coming in and attacking us after we started, like, blitzing the walls. Because that's not the best way to be. Alright. 2, 1, 4. Oh, right, no, you can go into that group over here. Just split things up in terms of what they actually are. 7. We'll put those in as 9. Right. Once that bit of tower's down, that's a massive bonus. Because then we can move up and get a bit closer. 94. Almost there, come on. 99? There we go. Right, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Those guys are going there. Flame guns are going here. We're going to bring one lot of crossbows here. One lot of crossbows here. These cannons are coming that way. We're going to spread the heroes out in front in a second. We're going to have gunners back here. Rangers there. We're going to come up with all of our close combat infantry as well. Now we are getting shot at by fireballs. They're not from the tower, I don't think. I think someone's decided they want to use some magic somewhere. No shoddy contraptions? No, God no. Right, you over there, you there, and you over this way a little bit. What we want is as soon as they're in place, destroy that tower, please. Right, they can fire at will. Alright, let's move forward with these guys. Okay, try taking out Isabella for us. Okay, she's trying to dodge, that's fine. There's a black coach in there, there's also a necromancer. Those are our original targets. Okay, all going well so far. Could try and sneak up a bit with the rangers. So I think we're going to do that. Just need to keep an eye on all of their flying things over there because they can cause some real damage. Flame cannon, try hitting the graveguard there for us. Okay, what we're doing is using up most of our ammo, but they are skimming a bit of Isabella's health at the minute. They're going to fall back to where they are. Cannons. No, the range is good, but they're not quite that good. Okay, what we'll do then is we'll just take out that section of wall. Alright, try and take out that black coach. Oh, can she not heal? Oh, she can, she's just not. Okay, that is now dead. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it forward a little bit. And then hit Isabella.
Flame cannon! Start shooting, lads!
Get rid of her, and then it's just the Necromancer. The only real thing we need to worry about. $76 damage. Cool. Right, let's move this guy up as well, because we want them to have as much accuracy as possible while trying to shoot something that is riding a small horse. Yeah, I mean, she's riding some sort of nightmare creature. Fine. Sure, it's fine.
Yes, yes! Play a bless our aim!
Right, move forward to about here-ish.
Move! Killers!
Right, now reroute that over there.
We're Grimnir!
176, 176. Right, if you can get a little bit forward and just launch it over.
Nothing can stop us! Move!
Okay. Come on, get rid of that Necromancer. And we're going. He has got health he could use on himself, but I don't think he's going to. No, he's dead. Right, okay. So basically how this works now then is we just form these guys up over here and we click fire at will. Fire at will. And then as soon as you're right in the middle, there we go. And they're just going to shred individual units. Going to hit that section there as well, just because we can. I mean, this lot here probably should focus on the Vargulf. It's a much nastier piece of kit than anything else that they've got. And then probably focus on those Crypt Horrors. See if we can get the Black Knights and Barding. Infantry I'm not worried about. Okay, yeah, they're proper shredding all of them over there. Gonna be a massive gap in that wall. Just what we want to see.
The clans unite!
Yep, alright, that's fine. Alright, they can sit back here, that's fine.
Flame cannon!
Okay, flame cannons need to move forward.
On the way! For the High King! Yes, you're out!
Turn around, start hitting those guys. Right, just sit there, like so.
Range far, range fast! Go! Go!
Okay, now let's move up with the miners.
Strike out! Strike out!
Alright, and let's get the gunners over here, and then what we'll do is we'll take all of the close combat heroes and we'll put them in front.
It is a reckoning.
See if you can all hit that Vargulf. Because that Vargulf is quite a bit of balance of power, I think. It cannot heal quickly enough. Yeah, and she's dead. Or as much as makes no difference. Onto those Black Knights again. Alright, for the minute, just focus fire on those Crypt Horrors. I mean, this is what sieges are for. On to that other group of Black Knights and Barding. Longbeards, let's go. Right, ceasefire with those. I mean, some of those are genuinely crumbling now. We didn't even get to see the Vargheists. My goodness. What a day out in Fieldorf. Full Soll, actually, yeah. Full Soll, not Fieldorf.
Fire on the ball.
Right. You lot, come along there. Miners. Up behind. Heroes. You two over there. Gotrek and Felix over this side. See if we can get people to come towards us, shall we? Alright, see if you can hit those Black Knights. They're all firing. Right, they are coming towards us. Okay, that didn't work. Pull back and just stand there. I've got a better idea. Why don't we move these guys over? Right. Shoot at that Vargulf. Okay, they're doing their thing. I think we're almost ready for a full frontal attack now. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a thing, wouldn't it? Go charging in with all the miners. Right, that Vargulf is down. Onto the next one. Okay, flame cannons to there. Keep going. Almost done. Okay. Miners, you're almost ready. Cool. Miners, in you go. Right, in you go. Thunderers, pull this way. Broilers, pull round over here. Longbeards, up over here as well. Well, yeah. I mean, that's nice. Oh, those things aren't coming in yet. Right, just stand there and fire for us. I mean, we're in. Alright. What stupid ass thinks you're going through that way?
Longbeards! Rattle! For the Karazakshore! Flame cannon!
Right. Now that you're coming through, you can line up here, like so. Good. Right, now you lot, line like so.
Range fast! For the High King! Thunderers! Understood, Lord! Let the vengeance begin!
Right, and fire. When you're ready. Cool. Dowie ready. Forward. Straight towards those graveguard. No? Okay. Okay, spin. All of you, fire at those Black Knights. And I think army loss. Yeah, they're even starting to lose the Var guys to the back that haven't done anything yet. There we go. Fort Soll is ours. We did actually do an advance as well. I mean, you don't get that every day. They're literally just crumbling themselves to death. I'm going to try and speed it up. But maybe see if I can get a shot or two off. I don't think I'm going to. The nearer I get, the more they're going to crumble. Come on then. Come on, we all know you're done. We all know you're done for. So just all of you collapse, disappear into the ether. Right, shoot them! Damn it, shoot! Right, they're going down. Come on, die, quicker. You're acting like we haven't got other things to do today. God! We've got an empire to be, like, rebuilt. Can't always play around with you batty boys. Right, we lost less than 100 of the Dowie that engaged Isabella von Carstein at Fort Soll. They lost, yeah, quite a lot. 1,500-ish? I mean, it's more than that, but let's just call it about 1,500. It's definitely more, but let's just call it that. And we lost less than 100. So, yeah. I think sieges are interesting, is the word that I'm going to say. Probably not the word I'm looking for. I just feel like there is more that can be done. Especially when you look at some of the other games. And then you think, how good would it be to use these units on, say, one of the Throne of Britannia maps? Or even better, one of the maps from Troy. Because they would be amazing. And things like small settlement battles as well. The whole thing of actually being in or near or around the settlement. Sort of like in Rome 2, Rome 2 or Medieval, where you actually defend the settlement that you're trying to defend. that needs to come back. That was such a good idea. The amount of times that I've won battles simply because I was able to pin my units next to something. Like, and you can't really do that. The closest you've got is corner camping, which is not... I mean, sometimes you've got to do it. If it's going to be like a battle that could devastate your campaign otherwise, and the only way to win it is to corner camp. I think it can be okay. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with corner camping. If you think about it, Leonidas and the 300 essentially corner camped in a gully at Thermopylae, which is probably the most well-known version, or well, not version, most well-known story, if you will, of people using terrain. You use terrain all the time. I think if you can't not use a feature. Some people say that it's not really a feature. Like, you can't really call the corner of a map a feature. I would disagree a lot, because I think that it is kind of a feature. It's like using 2 bits of wall. And if you were to make it round, you could still corner camp. You'd just have it longer and flatter like that, as opposed to being like in the corner. So you'd probably have your line out a bit longer, so your front line's a bit thinner. But realistically, you've got the same issue. But I think if you were to have a bit more variety in the siege battles, just so you've got... Maybe have some like this. Maybe have... I mean, they can't all... There's a lot of different towns, some of which probably you could do this for. Dwarven towns. You could probably do this for dwarven towns, or towns in the mountains, subterranean battles, that kind of thing. Do it for that. That's fine. We get that, because you probably only got one bit that's open to the elements anyway. It's more for like if they're in the middle of a desert or right by the sea. And I think what's more frustrating is that you can actually see that they've made it. You just can't touch it. Can't go over there and use it. But it's all been made. So much hard work has gone into it. And this game is genuinely brilliant. And it doesn't matter what new games they bring out, I still find myself drawn back to Warhammer. I didn't really get on with Three Kingdoms. I like Troy, but you feel yourself drawn back to Warhammer. And I think they could improve it so much more with just quality of life changes, being able to surround a settlement, being able to have small settlement battles, just little things in the greater scheme of things probably don't even need that much work doing to make it feasible. Yeah, just something to take the time up from the long battle end. Fall asleep. Could have a nap in this bit. There we are. I mean, there's no point looting it for £1,000, is there?
Ready axes. Time for a
Alright, okay, so we've got Oath Guard, we've got Battle Masters for the next 5 turns. Winter Teeth Pass is done. We've got Passive Ability Regeneration, which is a weakness to fire. Oh, don't need that. Don't need that when we're using flame guns. Right, let's go for Thunderer for extra stuff for our cannons. Definitely want our cannons at top tier. Deadly Onslaught. And let's have a look at Fort Soll before we disappear off. Right, okay, so 2 Grudge Throwers, 6 Dwarf Warriors and 4 Quarrelers. I mean, that's pretty fair. That should be fine. 2 grudge throwers, 6 warriors, 2 longbeards, 4 quarrelers. Okay. 2 throwers, 6 longbeards, 2 longbeards, great weapons, 2 quarrelers, great weapons, 4 quarrelers. So far, so good. Gyro bombers. Lots of quarrelers. Still the grudge throwers. Iron breakers, longbeards, great weapons. Good. Flame cannons and grudge throwers. I mean, I would say that's a pretty damn good fort. None of the idiot, stupid, great cannons or anything. Flame cannons are going to be ridiculously useful in this kind of environment. Grudge throwers are good regardless of where you're defending. Having iron breakers is good, I would say. Quarrelers instead of thunderers, I like. Yeah, I mean, that, as far as I'm concerned, that can go way up to top tier. That is fantastic. Untainted and public order don't really need. Right, growth and... oh, just growth, to be honest. I think that's about what we've got, though. Were you able to get in there and... okay, can't do anything this turn.
Retake the realms. My anger burns bright.
I want to say let's go for these people, these dwarves. They're a little bit scary. So I think if we take a look at it next time, and we'll decide what we're doing. I want to head over towards Sartosa. I don't know if it's such an amazing idea. I mean, it could be. See reasons. That stays. Realistically, we do need to take all of this section here anyway, and we do want to link up with Clan Angrand. So, yeah, we're going to go towards Sartosa. It's kind of just the northern 4 armies and where they're going to go. But that's for next time, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, then don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Go and check out Twitch, where obviously this has been done, and where all of my live streams happen. Go and have a look at all of my social media. That's my Twitter, my Facebook and my Discord for any updates, schedules and that kind of stuff. All of the links for that is down and below in the description, and don't forget to go and check out the videos that should be popping up on your screen around about now. And until next time, guys, bye for now.